So I think that's a really tip that I can share with the future buyers.
Those tips are really going to help out a lot of people because even based on my experience and what I was taught, right? Because when you're in the car sales, they teach you certain. So, hello and welcome to the One Day You'll See podcast. This is your host Jose Alonso coming to you live right now with a lot of information today because today we have a very special guest that I believe is going to give you a lot of value when it comes to buying a car, or any of you that have questions about buying a car or leasing or purchasing or financing, anything like that. So this episode is going to be very, very crucial and very, very valuable for any of you that are looking to purchase, lease, or anything you have to do on your car search. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jose Alonso, born and raised in Los Angeles, California. And like always, don't forget to screenshot this, share it on the social media, share it on our platform on Instagram, One Day You'll See podcast. Tag us so we can share this content with the whole world so we can continue to make this world a better place. So today what we have are the people from Carwise LA, right? Carwise LA. It's two gentlemen that have been rocking the industry that I've seen from them, and just something that I want to share with you guys in the world that are listening and watching. Just get a pen and paper so you can go ahead and learn and take notes so you can additional for your next car. You know who to contact as well. So we have Carwise LA. So if you want to say hi to the people, guys, real quick.
How's it going, guys? Thank you for tuning in. My name is Eric. My name is Ricky, and we're the owners of Carwise. We're happy to be here and provide you guys with some crucial information.
For sure. I appreciate you guys. So first off, we're gonna go ahead and dive into this information because people do not want to wait with the value you guys have. So my first question is, so why did you guys choose Carwise LA?
Why did we choose the name, or just to start it?
Right. Why Carwise LA? Why the name?
Okay. So yeah, so our name is actually pretty simple. It's more our actual name is Carwise. You can say our social media, we're known as Carwise LA, but in reality, it's Carwise. It's just very simple. It's obviously car, and the reason we chose Wise is because we not only do we want to provide great deals to our customers, but we also want to educate them on the process. And the kind of idea we want to give is that if you buy a car through us, you're a wise person. You're getting a better deal. You're a better choice.
For sure. Hey, well, thanks for sharing that information with us, and that gets me on to my next question. Where can they find you guys real quick? Because there's a lot of people that don't know what Carwise is or who Carwise is. So if you want to share with the people where you guys are located and why you chose that location.
Yeah, so we're located right here, 5 minutes away from LAX Airport. We're here in the city of Inglewood. City of Inglewood, the address 4609 West Century Boulevard. And we've been here for a little over 2 years now. A little over 2 years now.
For sure. And why that area in Inglewood?
You can touch up on that. Yeah, so we're actually, again, so Ricky was actually born in Inglewood as well, right? Yeah, I was also born in Daniel Freeman. Yeah. So
sure.
The cemetery. Yeah.
Three of us. I'm Daniel Freeman.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So it was really. I'm actually from Inglewood. I grew up here. For 18 years. I went off to college. I came back, and I feel like this is my community. So it was really important for us to, both of us actually, because Ricky's from Hawthorne. So it was really important for us to create a business in our own community, right? The people we serve, majority of the people we serve are from our own community. A lot of Spanish speakers only. 90% of our customers are Latino. So it was really important for us to be in the community we're going to help out.
Now, my question is, I know you guys said you guys have been in the business for about 2 years now. Now, where do you see Carwise going between the next 2 to 5 years?
Yeah, so, obviously we want to grow to a certain level. My dream, my goal is to, be helping as many customers as dealerships can selling to, right? So if you go to a dealership, they're selling about 300 units. Give or take a heavy volume, maybe like 300 units a month. Maybe like a smaller store, 200. That's the internet department, right? Our goal is to get to those type of levels. Um, Hopefully, at that point we would be having several employees. Right now we have people who help us, right? But we want to have full-time employees.
Right.
Um, so that pretty much expand to a certain level.
For sure, for sure.
And as for me, I kind of, as a personal, I have a few goals that I have in mind. Like you said, like 2 to 5 years. Um, Aside from this business, there's other opportunities that I see as, with my parents. There's another business on the side that we're thinking of, launching, and it's in the works. So that's something that not only this Carwise, obviously it motivates me, but it's also like teaching me along the way, like certain things that I should apply to that, to that future business that we're thinking of eventually launching. So I feel like like Eric said, it kind of ties with, with Carwise, and at the same time, like you're kind of preparing yourself, along the way. Hey, you know what? This is what we can do better for Carwise. I can apply this, for a future business that we eventually want to launch, within, a few years. That's what I have in mind. A business, a family business, that we have in mind. And it's just to give a sneak peek type of thing. I don't know, exclusive. It's food. It has nothing to do with cars. It's in the food industry.
Food industry?
Yeah.
And so all you listeners and all you watchers got a sneak peek on the legacy business.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, man. Well, I'm glad, it's I'm glad that there's we're like-minded individuals, we always want to look forward ahead of time. And the last question I have for you guys is that when it comes to sales and car buying, what tips can you give people when they're in the car buying experience? What makes you guys different than the other brokers out there?
Sure. So, number one, the biggest tip I would give to you is to people, buyers, is to do your research, right? You're never ever a dealership is never gonna hand you a good deal, right? Like you go in there, they're not gonna automatically give you a good deal, and you have to fight for it, right? We provide the service of pretty much providing a great deal in every single step of the car buying process, right? Which entails a good deal means getting the right car, right? You go to a dealership, they might not have the car there that you want. They're gonna try to sell you another car. And whatever car you want, whatever color, whatever package you want, we have the benefit that we work with every single brand and every single dealership. So we're gonna get you the car that you actually want. That's number one. Number two is that we're gonna try to get you the best price, right? That's another important component of the good deal, getting the best price on the car. So we have the advantage of our experience. We know what a good price looks like. We have the connections. We have the knowledge. We've been in the business for a long time. We know what rebates are available. We pretty much know what a good price looks like. Another big component of it is the interest rate, right? You got to know that you're getting a good interest rate. That means which bank should you finance it? Should you be financing with Toyota? Or should you be financing with Chase? That's the third component of a good deal. And then lastly is, your extended warranties, extended service plan, stuff like that, which you usually don't recommend. But if people do want them, we can get them at a discount. So, that's called the finance department. When you have a dealership, that's the last kind of step where dealerships try to make the most money off of you. They'll try to sell you extended warranties, service plans, usually elevated prices to try to make an extra profit, right? So I guess to answer your question in a very simple way would be to do your research. If you're gonna do it on your own, now, we provide the entire service, but the whole point is that you have to work for a good deal, right? You're not gonna be handed to it. You're never just gonna walk into a dealership and they're gonna give you a great deal, right? They're always gonna try to make a profit off of you. So, prepared for all the steps. Rick wants that. I think an actual, like a tip that you can actually practice is just go in there and, just get pricing, shop around, You don't need to run your credit, to get an actual quote. So that's one thing that it's like, you can actually not do, do not run your credit, once you step foot into a dealership. As much as they tell you, hey, you need to run your credit in order for us to give you a quote, um, that's not true. Another tip I would say is try to not be an emotional buyer. That's the correct. Yeah, don't be an emotional buyer. Once you see that nice car, that's their job. They try to sell you, based off of your emotions. So, try not to, just don't let your guard down. Don't go based off the looks of the vehicle. Maybe another one would be, don't settle. Don't settle for the first dealership that you go to. Don't settle for that. You're gonna get your car eventually. I mean, it ties back to the emotional buyer. I think that's a really tip that I can share with the future buyers.
For sure. And that's good information right there because yeah, and it's true what you guys are talking about, and that's what I like that those tips are really going to help out a lot of people because even based on my experience and what I was taught, right? Because when you're in the car sales, they teach you a certain way, but there's certain things that you don't want to do to people, so you got to kind of change it up a little bit, and that's how you get more customers and more referrals. As for me, I was taught by somebody that was very successful, that's still there in the car business and very successful. And those, I'll tell you guys, listeners and watchers, what these guys just said is actually true. Go ahead and go to the dealership, shop around, look for the best car. Don't get too emotionally attached to the cars that you see, and just look for the right car will come by. But of course, you also want to get, if I may add, make sure you're getting the customer service from the right sales representative, because like I said, a lot of these guys now, they just want a quick sell and that's it. They just want to push. But when you find the right sales representatives that are actually helping you, they're actually going to help you throughout the process and guiding you and answer your questions. That's also important. Aside from these guys, they just explained about the tips. So I appreciate you guys for sharing that with the whole world, because those are huge tips. Me personally, as well, what I experienced in the car business as well. So I think those are the questions that I have for you guys. And when it comes to social media, do you guys have any a website? Do you guys have some Instagram, Facebook that people could follow you guys?
Yeah, so we have our Instagram is at carwise.la. Same for our Facebook.
For sure.
We recently started a YouTube channel to provide further tips, pretty much from A to Z of car buying. We've had 2 videos up, and we're gonna have more videos in the future. Feel free to look us up, just YouTube/carwise.la, same way. Check out our Instagram. We have educational videos on there as well. And our website, carwisela.com.
For sure. Well, guys, man, that's all I have for you guys. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much for sharing the value with the whole entire world. And I'm sure people, when they hear this or see this, they're going to know you guys, especially people that I have in my local community. Once they see you guys on my page, they're going to be like, what? I got to listen to this podcast, because these guys, I know these guys, I bought a car from these guys, or I heard about these guys, so let's check out what these guys got for us. So, guys, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is Jose Alonso. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this information. Screenshot this if you're watching or listening to this. Post it on your social media, mostly on Instagram, and tag us at One Day You'll See Podcast, so we can share this content and this value with the entire world to make this world a better place. Don't forget to keep smiling. Don't forget to keep spreading positivity. Don't forget to keep, spreading love with a lot of people to make this world a better place. So, guys, Carwise LA, I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch each other pretty soon. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll work together when it comes to the car business. There's three heads are better than two. You feel me? So we'll keep in contact, guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys the next time. Peace.
Thank you.